Well, welcome into here to week number 6 of the Dirt Midget League. Presented tonight here by Port City Raceway. Tonight here for Houston Speedway for the Dirt Midgets. Drivers out onto the racetrack here, getting their hot laps on the board. Got about roughly, I'd say, 7 minutes left here of hot laps before we head into qualifying. Drivers are on the bottom and top shelf in right now, trying to get the track state to where they want it to be. Currently, Ryan Hodge going to be quick time out onto the racetrack here. Quick time with a 15.575. As of right now here at Houston Speedway. Second quick going to be Carson Jenkins. Third quick going to be Caleb Frazier. Yeah. Campbell. Well, it's not that, but 2, it's a league. Another reason, so this isn't hosted by me. Broadcasted. Well, Jace Badeker out onto the racetrack here, going to be 9th quick. Mason Mock going to be 7th quick here. Mason Jagger going to be 4th quick out onto the racetrack. Well, Chris Olson out on track, currently 5th quick here. Taking on board with him for just 2nd here. In hot laps. That's one thing about Houston Speedway is that turn 3 and 4 wall. And it jumps out and grabs you if you're not careful. Be really careful around the top shelf wall here in 3 and 4. Kind of a tricky wall to maneuver. Once you get it down though, then you pretty much have it down for the rest of the race. But takes a little bit to get it down to begin with. Good shout out to Port City Raceway here for sponsoring the next event here at Houston Speedway for the Dirt Midget League. To make it possible for the drivers to be able to have a place to race. For the Dirt Midgets, the Twisted Speed setup shop. Car number 4 on machine. Out onto the racetrack here, Mason Mock. Take a look here at the upcoming events too that we have coming up here on Legend Racing TV fairly soon. February 3rd, we got week 1 of the CNEV Track Prep Dirt Series Cross Car Series, which will be coming up. That's free to run if you guys want to enter. It's not too late. You can enter. It's free to race. Then February 11th, we got week number 1 of the CNEV Track Prep Hellbound Super Late Model Tour. That is paid entry, but if you guys want, get a hold of Cody Nevin. Get applied there and get running it. Going to be a payout for both of them. February 5th, we got week 8 of the Glen Dirt Tour. Here this Thursday. That'll be coming up shortly here on Legend Racing TV. You can catch all the broadcasts right here in live action. Caleb Frazier out there working top shelf of the racetrack. He won it last week. It was an emotional win for him here. Grandpa had passed away. So he's looking to go back-to-back tonight here. He said that that 47 Speed Shop ride had him on dig. He recently switched teams there, and whatever they gave him, it was working, he said. So we'll see if they got him hooked up tonight here. His setup came in about midway through the race last time, so we'll see if it does the same thing tonight here. He's currently 3rd quick 4 hot laps. Alexander Bost out onto the racetrack here, going to be quick as of right now with a 13.123 here at Huset Speedway. Will be a nighttime race by looks of it as well, so the track's going to have a little bit of extra moisture in it. Looking off a little bit quicker too. I'm assuming probably by the time they finish out these heat races, that little bit of marbles there through the middle groove, that's going to be rolled into year 1 and 2 by the time they finish that. Drivers probably going to use that to their advantage. Heat race number 1 to try to get a little bit of grip. But it's hard to say, depends how well the top is right now. A lot of these drivers working in the top, which will make it come in a little bit sooner. Make the bottom go away a little bit quicker. I think is what they're hoping for a little bit tonight here. Twisted Speed setups car number 128 machine of Alexander Boss. Still 8th quick out onto the racetrack here. Number 13 of Chris Olsen going to be 5th quick as of right now here in car number 13 machine. Well, drivers got 30 seconds left here for their hot laps, and it'll be time to go qualify tonight here for the Dirt Midget League. Car up and over here, Carson Jenkins. Over end here in hot laps. Gonna try to not do that in the qualifying or heat races or the A-main. At least I'm assuming that's what he's going to try to not do. I'd kind of assume. Well, time here now for their qualifying. Yeah, very funny, Brandon. Well, drivers out on track here. Ryan Hodge currently quick time as of right now with a 13.204 here on the Premier Iracing setups. Car number 19 machine. Carson Jenkins second quick. Jace Baddeker fourth quick. Dylan Budnick going to be third quick here. Caleb Frazier going to be fifth quick. Mason Mock out onto the racetrack. Mason Jagger getting ready to head out here. Alexander Boss heading out onto the racetrack now for his qualifying. Definitely is 100% fastest driver. Clearly. It's obvious, you know. Well, Alexander Boss currently 5th. Quick here, Mason Jagger out on track now for his qualifying here, rolling out onto the racetrack. And car number 83 Machine. Yeah, definitely doesn't. Definitely doesn't break everything. Well, Mason Jagger going to go second quick here for his qualifying. That will complete everybody's qualifying here. Coming around to take the Dylan Smith Racing checkered flag, the official flag sponsor here of Legend Racing TV. Actually, sorry, nope. Going to take the Dylan Smith Racing 1 to go. I forgot those 4 laps here for their qualifying, so they get extra time in the qualifying there. And 2 extra laps than most people would. So helps them out a little bit to get the car rolling the way that they want it to be. He is going to stay second quick, and that will complete qualifying tonight here for the Dirt Midget Series. Shout out to them for having Legend Racing TV be the broadcast of their series. This, I believe, is paid entry for this one. $30 Iracing. But no, for this race specifically, probably not an open race. Usually it's paid entry, around $5 to enter. Typically, for this series. Well, A-Main starting lineup's gonna line up like this. Heat race number 1 starting lineup's gonna line up like this. Starting out, Von Hammer, car number 13 Machine, is Chris Olson, does outside here. Car number 62 is Carson Jenkins, behind him in the 19's Ryan Hodge. Does outside, and car number 52 is Dylan Budnick, and behind him, and car number 1 is gonna be Caleb Frazier, last week's feature winner. See if he can go back to back here. Yeah, it was 358 races a lot too. I also do a lot of league broadcasts as well, people. But yep, that's me. $30 RC. Well, driver's gonna get ready here. Chris Olson on the inside groove off turn number 4. Gonna fire the Dirt Midget Series Heat race number 1 is gonna be underway here. 10 laps the distance. So gonna work into 1 and 2. Contact already gonna be made here. Carson Jenkins from second to dead last already in Heat 1. Down into 3 and 4 here. Coming around off turn number 4. Slide job there by Ryan Hodge. New race leader to complete lap number 1. Give it to Ryan Hodge. Down into 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway here. Second still Dylan Budnick. Third is Caleb Frazier. Working that top shelf of the racetrack here. Nope, never heard of them. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Well, Caleb Frazier still working in third, fourth. Chris Olson fifth is Carson Jenkins down the front straightaway here. The top line car number 19 Machine, Ryan Hodge. Coming around with 6 to go for heat race number 1. To get on board here with Ryan Hodge. See how he's working the wheel and everything. Kind of working a slider groove here, a little bit different approach to the top shelf there than most of these drivers running. Dylan Budnick kind of turning a little bit higher, and the first caution of the night going to come out here. The Dylan Smith Racing yellow flag going to be displayed. For Chris Olson up and over. Went for a nasty spell. Look here on the Good Trucking Instant Replay, official replay sponsor on Legend Racing TV. I probably have, I don't know. Not certain exactly 100% who you are. Because of your name. Channel name. Well, take a look here. Driver came up and then he just went up and over and end over end. And did cartwheels there all along the wall. Luckily, I think the wall actually helped him a little bit come to a stop. Kind of sent him down the racetrack where he could get caught on the berm a little bit. But unfortunately landed on the lid. And I believe that might... Oh no, he did get flipped back over. Can try to continue underway here for heat race number 1. Oh, okay. Well, then... Yeah, then if you're Brandon, then no, definitely haven't heard of Brandon. Not at all. You know? Appreciate everybody tuning into Legend Racing TV tonight here as well. Appreciate it. Well, getting ready here once again, Ryan Hodge. Single file restart off from the top shelf. Gonna bring the midgets back underway. Green lights are gonna be back on here. As the Dylan Smith Racing 1 to go, gonna be displayed one more time around down the back straightaway for the Premier Racing setups. Car number 19 off turn number 4, Ryan Hodge will win heat race number 1. Second, Dylan Budnick. Third, Caleb Frazier. Fourth, going to be Carson Jenkins. And fifth is Chris Olson here for your top 5 unofficial heat race number 1 results. Ryan Hodge going to get it done for heat race number 1. Alexander Boss going to be in heat 2 here for the final heat race of the night for these drivers. Well, heat race number 2 gonna line up like this. Starting off on hammer car number 128 is Alexander Boss. Is outside in car number 4 is Mason Mock. Starting behind him here in car number 83 is Mason Jagger. Does outside. Ford car number 7 at Garrett Ends is going to be Jace Baddicker. For your heat race number 2 starting lineups. Well, Alexander Boss is going to get ready here. Off turn number 4, going to turn heat race number 2. Green lights are on. 10 lap stints here, Mason Mott. Straight around the middle groove. Oh, that was a close call between him here and Mason Jagger. Down the back straightaway, side by side for the runner-up spot. Coming around off turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, Mason Jagger and take over second. Alexander Boss starting to run away with it early on here. Third, Mason Mock. Fourth, Jace Baddicker. Coming around here with 8 to go. Down the front straightaway. Well, all drivers fanned out nicely here. About 2 car lengths distance in between one another. All of them on the top shelf of the racetrack tonight here. I think the top is going to be dominant for the majority of the main tonight here at Houston Speedway. Coming around 6 to go for Alexander Boss. Dale Clips is getting up against the wall here with the right rear cam. He works off turn number 4 with 4 to go. This time by here at Houston Speedway. Well, Alexander Botts out front. Mason Jagger into the wall in turn number 2. Gonna pull away from it here. Mason Mock too far back to reel him in though. Set of popsicle sticks in the air. 2 to go for heat race number 2. Final heat race of the night here. They'll work down the back straight away. Coming around the Dylan Smith Racing 1 to go gonna be displayed one more time around. Down the back straightaway with Twisted Speed setups. Car number 128. Alexander Boss going to get race number 2 done. Second, Mason Jagger. Third, going to be Mason Mock. And fourth is going to be Jace Baddicker. For heat race number 2, unofficial results here. Time now here for 5-minute warm-ups. We're heading into the main. Well, Carson Jenkins currently second, quick here for the warm-ups. Well, Chris Olsen currently third, quick. Dylan Budnick fourth, quick. Fifth, quick. Caleb Frazier sixth, quick is going to be Jace Baddicker here. And Odds current quick time. As right now, Mason Mock and out on track now. Well, a number 128 machine out on track here of Alexander Botts, race number 2 winner. Gonna go out of here with Mason Mock off turn number 4, down the front straight away. Well, 45 laps will be the distance tonight here. Let's see it into the main event. They got a minute 46 left here. Well, Ryan Hodge still second, quick here with a 13.454. Well, Caleb Frazier, 9th quick here. Mason Mock, 8th quick out on track here. Track shaping up nicely tonight here at Houston Speedway. Get overhead view of it real quick here. See a lot of slick around that middle bottom groove. With that being said, checkered flag will be in the air. Time here for the main event tonight. 45 laps will be the distance. Well, A-Main's starting lineup's gonna wind up like this here. Starting off on the hammer. Board car number 19 is gonna be Ryan Hodge. Does outside the 128 is Alexander Boss. Starting behind him in the 52 is Dylan Budnick. Starting behind him in the Twisted Speed setups. Car number 83 is Mason Jagger. Does inside. And car number 147 Speed Shot. It's Caleb Frazier. Starting behind Tim. The board car number 4M. Twisted Speed setups is Mason Mock behind Tim and FK Rod ends. Car number 7 is Jace Baddicker. Does inside here in car number 62 is Carson Jenkins. Starting behind him, the number 13 machine's going to be Chris Olson. Rounding up Fury main starting lineups here at Houston. Well, getting ready here. Legend Racing TV, it's time to sit down and hold on to your seats because week number 6 of the Dirt Midget Series is loose. Here we go at Houston Speedway. Apparently they do a pace lap now? Oh, okay, they're waiting for another driver to come out. I was gonna say, that's new. Not informed of that. Well, he's gonna get caught back up. Guess they're gonna wait for him here. Oh, what's going on? Lag for some reason here. A little bit. Apologize. Don't try us again, tier. Time to sit down, hold on to your seats now. Here's week number 6 of the Dirt Midget Series. Gonna be loose here. 45 laps. Gonna be the distance. It'll work through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Ryan Hodge gonna lead him into turn number 3. Third going to be Alexander Boss. Second going to be Caleb Frazier down left front straightaway. working into 1 and 2 right against the wall there through 1 and 2 down the back straight away.
The yellow flag is out.
Come on now. I don't know yet. I don't know what's up with that. Do apologize on a little bit of lag there. Trying to fix it.
Green, green, green.
Well, green light's back on now here. Coming around down the back straight away with 41 to go off into turn number 3. Well, down the front straight away battle here for starting to eat up for the lead. Currently going to be Ryan Hodge. Second is going to be Caleb Frazier off of turn number 4 down the front straight away. Well, third going to be Alexander Boss down the back stretch here. Fourth going to be Dylan Budnick into the wall there, slightly off turn number 4. Now here comes Carson Jenkins looking to the inside of number 4. M Machina, Mason Mock down the front straight away. Ryan Hodge here there and gone out front already with half a second race lead, working in 1-2. Still working a slider line there. Got really sideways that time. Lost a lot of momentum. Now here comes the 47 speed shot ride here of Caleb Frazier working down the front straight away. Well, coming around. 34 to go this time by. Well, 33 to go now. Majority of drivers switching that slider groove that Ryan Hodge was working as here. Chris Olsen gonna drop back here to the rear. Something happening to him there. But the Premier Racing setups, number 19 of Ryan Hodge, still leading them out front, down the front straight away. Well, 30 to go here. Dylan Budnick still defending that inside groove down the back straight away into turn number 3. Well, battle here for the 4th place spot down the back straight away. Kirsten Jenkins still the inside slide job off turn number 4 here. Down the front straight away. Into 1 and 2 battle off turn number 2 down the back straight away. Dylan Budnick still defending line here off of turn number 2. Well, coming around to Ryan Hodge, still leading them down the front straightaway.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, your light's gonna come on now here. Well, going to get stacked back up here shortly. Well, pace truck coming off into the pits here. Ryan Hodge off from the top shelf of the racetrack. Into 3 out of 4 green lights.
Green
Gonna be
flag,
back
green
on
flag.
tier 23 to go. Into 1 and 2. Well, down the front straightaway through 1 and 2 here. Now Ryan Hodge switched to the bottom groove. Down the back straightaway. Wheelied a little bit there out from the berm. Oh, getting the berm a little bit too much now. And to drift up more towards the top shelf off turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Caleb Frazier. To the inside through 1 and 2. Working it smoothly down the back straightaway here. Bobbed a little bit there up turn number 2. Coming around. 20 to go. This time by here over halfway through the main event with 20 to go. Down the back straightaway. Well, Caleb Frazier really wants to go back to back tonight here. Don't know if he'll be able to do it though into turns 1 and 2. Third going to be Kirsten Jenkins down the back straightaway. 3-car battle for the third and final podium spot. Alexander Boston going to have it over Kirsten Jenkins. The lights are going to come on now for the 52 machine of Dylan Budnick around. Down the front straightaway, it clipped and turned there. Went up into the wall. Went hard there. Well, gonna be a single fire restart here once again. Getting ready off turn number 4. Green lights back
Green flag,
on.
green flag.
17 to go, working into 1 and 2 here for Ryan Hodge down the back straightaway. Coming around, Carson Jenkins going to work in 4th. Here comes Dylan Budnick to the inside of him. Side by side off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Well, coming around here into 1 and 2. Caleb Frazier still working the top shelf of the racetrack here. Taking on board with Caleb Frazier working down the front straightaway. Ooh, got a car up maneuver here up turn number 2.
Caution,
Going
yellow
to be
flag.
Chris Olsen in the number 13 machine. Went for a bit of a ride there. Got the right rear. Well, I'll get stepped back up here. These truck lights gonna go up shortly.
Green, green, green.
Well, green lights back on here. Down the front straightaway, Reinage gonna lead him working down the back straightaway. Well, down the back straightaway, Caleb Fraser and drop back to the 7th place spot now. Here coming around, full sedan's gonna be in the air. 10 to go down the front straightaway. Reinage still out front. Second, Carson Jenkins. Third gonna be Caleb Fraser now. Fourth gonna be Alexander Botts. Fifth, Chris Olson. Sixth going to be Dylan Budnick. Seventh, Mason Mock. Eighth gonna be Mason Jagger. And ninth is Jace Baddicker. Down the front straightaway, Mason Mock getting after it here with Mason Jagger and Dylan Budnick down the back straightaway. Ryan Hodge out front with almost a 2-second race lead. Coming around, 7 to go this time by. Well, Caleb Fraser going to work here on Carson Jenkins, working down the front straightaway. 4 fingers and a thumb in the air. 5 to go now. Well, down the back straightaway here, Mason Jagger going to work now here on Jace Baddicker down the front straightaway. Jace Baddicker currently blinking in and out a little bit down the front straightaway as Caleb Fraser now to the top shelf of the racetrack, able to make pats here on Carson Jenkins down the front straightaway. 3 to go now. Well, coming around here, Dylan Smith, Iracing, 1 to go. Official flag sponsor, Legend Iracing TV. Down the back straightaway for the final time, top line, Premier Iracing setups. Car number 19 machine, Ryan Hodge gonna get it done second. Going to be Caleb Fraser third, Carson Jenkins fourth, Alexander Bost fifth. Going to be Mason Jagger. For your top 5 unofficial results here at USETS. Well, get interviews in tier. I'll give the drivers here a second to get into Discord and everything. Well, Ryan Hodge, man, you were on dig tonight too. You just set out sail out front and were able to get done. How'd you do it?
Yes, sir. Had a great piece tonight. For sure. Definitely was a fast car. Me and Jenkins worked together on it. A little bit before the session went up, just fixing and tuning everything up, getting it to the standards of the track states and everything and how it was going to form. We think we found a definitely good piece, and just we're confident in it. Feel like that's a road to success is having confidence in the setup or whatever. So definitely was a quick setup. I just executed it perfectly, running the bottom. Track changed 3 or 4 times the whole race from what I saw. I ran different lines I never tried there before, like a slider, and then just random lines. Kind of just moving around, seeing what worked best for me, and really anywhere. I mean, that thing was a rocket ship; it would work anywhere.
Like, it definitely appeared that way, man. I seen you kind of going between middle, bottom, and like slider line to the top groove there, and I don't know, just anywhere you set the car tonight here, it was just on dig like you were saying there, and you just definitely had the car to beat. That's for sure, man.
Well, yeah. Got to give a shout out to my guys, Chase Barber, Carson Jenkins, um, just everyone. Premier Racing setups. Um, Man, I know I'm forgetting some people, but just everyone that helps. I mean, me, Barb, and Jenkins been working at it really hard these past couple weeks and stuff. Just trying to get everything maxed out everywhere. I'm trying to go on the asphalt side, run Road to Pro over there here in a couple weeks. Just try to make the best of what we got. So I got to give a big shout out to those guys for working with me and helping us all get here and succeed.
Like 100%, man. And I believe you used to run some asphalt stuff decent amount, didn't you? I don't believe you still do, probably somewhat, right?
Yeah, we took a break. Just I was helping them with the Pro Series stuff because I couldn't run this year, but now we're back. We're going to try to go for Road to Pro here. So we just been mainly on the asphalt grind here these past couple of days, and for this next couple of weeks, we're going to be running asphalt strictly. Just taking time away from dirt because Dirt Pro is over. So we're going to try to see what we can do on the asphalt side of things now.
Like, good luck with that, man. Definitely not easy, especially with asphalt. That's got a decent amount more drivers for that too. Just because asphalt being a little bit bigger than dirt oval side of things, so got more people trying to compete and everything. So be interesting. I'm sure some fun. Hopefully.
Yeah, should be great. We've been testing and tuning, making sure our stuff's been pretty good and everything. So, you know, hope we have the best of what we got. And, if we don't do the best, kind of can't really do nothing because it's probably 10 times bigger than the dirt side is when it comes to things. So, definitely be more people running it and definitely be harder to lock in and stuff. But I think with the group of guys we have and just like everything, the technology and stuff we use, yeah, I think we have a good shot.
Like, I agree with you on that, man. You guys always seem to have your stuff on rails, no matter what you're running. So, but with that being said, is there anybody else you'd like to thank tonight here on the 19, or did you get it all?
I think I got it all. Just huge shout out to Barbara and Jenkins, man. They we're kind of like the trio now. We're all back. House of Speed days. We were all together, and we just reunited and kind of going after everything now. Trying to make the best of what we got.
Wait, well, do man, congrats on the race win here for week number 6 of the Dirt Midget Series. Especially, thanks for running, Ranaj.
Yep. Thank you.
Nope. Here on Caleb Frazier. Right, well, I believe everybody else in the Discord suit. He just ran odds for the interview, so congrats to him on the race win. And Caleb Frazier on second, and Carson Jenkins here on third tonight, tier 4, week number 6 of the Dirt Midget League. We appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight here on Legend Racing TV. Watch Let's Say on Sports our broadcast. So we do. Thank you once again to the Dirt Midget League for choosing Legend Racing TV to put on the broadcasts. We appreciate it. And once again, shout out to Port City Raceway for sponsoring tonight's race here for the Dirt Midget League, week number 6. Everybody definitely ran a really good race tonight here. And actually, Caleb Frazier's on my Discord, so we are going to get an interview with him. Oh, Caleb Frazier, I guess I was looking for you in the wrong place. I was looking for you in their Discord. But you parked it in second tonight here at Houston Speedway. How'd you do it, man?
I mean, the setup was pretty good. My friend, we tweaked the setup a little bit. I mean, he couldn't run the race tonight because he has some stuff to do, but he helped me with the setup. It's pretty good. But yeah.
I'd definitely say that you had pretty good setup once again tonight here, same as last week, man. So you definitely ran a solid run tonight here.
Yeah, thank you. Ryan Hodge was definitely on rails. I mean, he was pretty good. He was a good competition. I couldn't catch him. He was actually gone. Good battle with Alex and Jenkins, I'm really sure. Yeah. They were pretty good with me, battling me. It's a pretty good race. And yeah.
Like that, it definitely was tonight here, man. Did the best that you could. Unfortunately, just Ryan Hodge kind of pulled away out front early on there, which on each restart he was able to just get right away from you. So that made so we couldn't fully catch him there, and
Yeah.
did what you could. But is there anybody you'd like to think tonight on the number 1 up to park it in second?
I'm gonna miss some people, so I'm just gonna say my whole family, my friends. Definitely the person that helped me with the setup. I mean, the setup was actually on dig. We tweaked some stuff to it, and it actually came out pretty good. And pulled her in second tonight.
Right. Well, do man, congrats on second. Next run on the Dirt Midget League. Caleb Frazier. Have a good night. I checked my Discord there. Looking for him in the wrong place and third time there. Now that we got his interview in. Well, I had to say tonight here, they definitely put on a good race and a good show for Houston. See what they cook up for next week. It'll be interesting to see. what they can do next week here for week number 7 of the Dirt Midget League. But once again, shout out to Port City Raceway for sponsoring next event here. But with that being said, it'll conclude the night for tonight here. Thank you to everybody that tuned in to Legend Racing TV tonight. I'm your announcer, Mark Cruz. Have a good night, everybody.